Can anyone assist me?
Crazier than a cat on skooma.
Help me.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
I don't have to explain something I never said.
Where is that halfway?
Can no one lend a hand?
You do not want to get on my bad side, trust me.
Help me!
Nothing is certain until it happens.
Someone please help me.
Over here, I need help!
She's crazier than a cat.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies.
Help!
The only fish that go where the rivers flow are the dead ones.
Someone please help me.
Did you see his new bike? Help me!
Help me.
Mara's bosom, he's a dull one.
Gold may be the root of evil, but we all need roots. Can anyone assist me?
You do not want to get on my bad side. Trust me.
Nothing is safe.
Can no one lend a hand?
I seem to be making
The
a
only
lot of
fish
enemies.
that go where the river's flow are the dead ones.
Help me! Bowstring broke. That's bad luck, that is.
Help me.
Over here, I need help!
Where is that halfwit?
She's crazier than a cat on a spoon.
I cannot complain, but that does not seem to stop me.
Someone please help me.
Help! Gold may be the root of evil,
Until it happens.
but we all need roots.
You do not want to get on my bad side. Trust me.
Take a hit with me, bitches.
Did you see his new bow? That must have cost him.
Someone please help me.
Time to bring the lightning!
One favor I ask. If you see Commander Attius, kill him.
Commander Attius is down the hall. He tortured us.
Only fish
He
that go
needs
where
to
the
pay.
rivers flow are the dead ones.
That doesn't scare them? Nothing will. I want more. Who else can we smack around? Well, look at you. Luck follows you, I swear.
It's a damn good thing you came out. I was just about to charge in there and find you myself. If I had died, it would have been your fault. You don't want the death of a king on your head, do you? Gods, I probably shouldn't jest like that, not around Argella. Poor thing. There's no telling what these twisted imperial bastards might have done with King Eamonn's corpse. He was about to be entombed here when the garrison fell, of course. The royal crypt. All of Banquarai's rulers are buried there, to keep eternal vigil and such. The Imperials are doing something horrific in there. It's where they've formed their last line of defense. Whatever they're doing, I need you to stop. East, across the bridge behind me. They're just throwing conscripts at us to keep us from getting across. They'll run out of fodder eventually. But if you'll lead the charge across on your way to the crypt, we can take the bridge.
And up we go! For it now.
The King's champion is coming, Magus General. Shall we make an example of this fool?
It's not we, Pappas. It's you. I have other matters to attend to. Finish the ceremony first, then deal with the interloper.
Yes, of course. The Dark Anchors first, then the interloper. Thank you for this honor, Magus General. Glory to the Empire!
Mara's bosom is a dull one.
The garrison is ours. You imbeciles will soon witness the Empire's true strength.
Your covenant cannot escape my wrath. You will see soon enough.
When you went below into the crypts, this foul, icy fog rolled in. The earth shook, and those dolmen emerged from the ground beneath our feet. We retreated here to await your return. The rest... I'm afraid the giant Daedric anchors from the sky issue is more your speciality than my own. I'll let you lead on this one. A wise leader knows how to delegate, my father used to say. He may have died in his cups, but the man knew his aphorisms. What could be...
Bankurai is mine.
This is a bit more than I expected.
You cannot possibly protect it.
This is a bit more than I expected. Did I say we would hold this ground come Oblivion or Cold Harbor? I didn't...
Your king and queen will soon be slaves in Cold Harbor.
In darkness and death. But the chains are broken! The garrison is ours! Mark my words, this victory will go down in the history books. This is the day the Empire began to crumble!
Knights of St. Pellin, many of your brothers and sisters died here. But this was the purchase of their sacrifice. Be grateful and be proud!
We have the bastards on the run now! Come, Argella! Come! Experience the joy of watching your enemies flee from battle.
Are you as hungry as I am? I'm completely famished. The thrill of battle does that, you know. And flirting with death makes food taste so much better, too. We'll have to have a feast later. Yes, when the garrison's cleaned up.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't think we could retake the garrison. I expected to die here. I was even looking forward to it. But my heart is filled with happiness right now. Not for myself, but for the people of Evermore. Well, of course the war is far from over, but we've won a crucial battle. Definitely gave the Imperials a black eye. And Evermore is safe. I should return there, but I have a feeling Emmerich will want to press on to liberate Southern Bank. Whether it's wise or not isn't for me to say. All I can say is that if Emmerich wants to push on, I hope you will go with him. It's clear that any undertaking you're a part of is more than likely to...
Adventuring with you really keeps a girl on her toes. You're getting stronger all the time.
We gave the Imperials a healthy... We gave the Imperials a healthy kick in the buttocks, didn't we? I bet they don't stop running until they're behind the walls of Harlin's Stand. We will have to go after them. For one thing, I still haven't seen Septima. I just have to find out how the years have treated the old girl. There's also the matter of liberating southern Bankarai. It's Covenant territory. One grain of sand at a time, my friend. It's true we don't have the troops to go traipsing off into the desert, but one person can scout Harlin's Stand and see if Septima's there. If only I had a loyal and capable friend here. Of course, you can go to Harlin's Stand. Fabulous idea. Yes, my friend. The key to driving the Imperials out of southern Bankarai will be... Ha ha ha. Sweet Septima. I may have mentioned before, I actually met her when I was just coming of age, tagging along with my father to Cyrodiil. I took quite a fancy to her, but she mocked my advances. My father was just a merchant lord from Cumberland, come to kiss the Emperor's ring. I didn't realize it, but I was hardly a match for a Tharn. Even back then, Abner Tharn would never have allowed his niece to be courted by... It's a magnificent city right in the middle of nowhere. Only the gods know why the Red Guards even built it. But it's changed hands many times over the century. Not a subject to bring up when you have Faharajad and Argella, and Queen Argella, of course. It's part of Bankarai. Come to think of it, I don't even know why Faharajad wants it. Doesn't he have enough desert cities? You'd think he'd be lobbying for more territory in the west. Ha ha ha. My father was just a merchant lord from Cumberland. I believe they were aiming to conquer all Bankarai, but we've shown them that that's not going to happen. Septima's likely plotting revenge now, but who knows? Her family's so corrupt with power and necromancy, their motives hardly make sense anymore.
You want to talk about? Hey, you. Everything all... Am I in trouble? Cities can be just as fecal as people, but just as beautiful too.
We have to find a way inside.
Time to bring the lightning!
Advance!
I'm not here to cook.
You were the one that helped Count Ravenwatch explore the
Easy to get
Lakrada
lost in a
ruins?
place like this. I
Did
think
you find
that's one of
something
my
to stop
favorite
the blood
parts about
curse?
cities.
You can't be too careful when you're picking your enemies.
We lie about like whipped dogs. Ufa drags his feet, waiting for aid. Can he not see that none... The Imperials hold our city. We were taken before our swords could leave the sheath. There's a traitor, my people whisper. For now, we wait. Wait for the Covenant to send help and the Imperials to tire. But you don't seem like the... I warn most against entering Hullen's stand. But you might help us in our resistance. Go to the alchemist shop in town. You'll find like-minded people there. The Imperials won't let you pass in peace, but any of their bloods...
Sometimes a little lie saves a ton of explanation.
Like we all need roots.
Throw dice for gold. Interested?
To get on my bad side, trust me.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
Who are you? Why do you bother one who has no interest in you? Go on with your business and leave me to...
Ugh, I hate getting caught.
Did you hear something?
I always forgive my enemies.
A new face. What's your business? We don't see a lot of travelers these days. You want to speak to Ufa, then? Too bad no one knows where he is. Even if we did, can't say he'd even want to talk to you, seeing as you're a stranger. Yara might see you, though. She's upstairs on the balcony, and don't think you can try anything. I'm not just here for my good looks. And Yara is more than capable herself.
I don't think we've met, and I don't think we need to. And I hear the Imperials have spies everywhere, so why would I admit to being someone they want to kill? That said, I know one thing Imperial spies wouldn't do: arm their enemies. Across the way is a guarded warehouse. If someone took weapons from there, it'd be a blow against the 7th Legion. And I hear the stable hand knows the people who need such weapons. Someone who did that.
Who's got a whetstone?
Mara's bosom, he's a dolt.
Not a lot of people simply walk in and volunteer to help fight with the Resistance. Call me a skeptic, I suppose.
Did you hear something?
She's crazier than a cat on skooma.
Don't be offended. He hates everyone.
I always forgive my enemies. I will remember their names.
To those unworthy of it.
Gold may be the root of evil, but we all need roots.
I
Where
always
is that
forgive my
halfwit?
enemies, but I will remember their names.
If we do not end this war, it will end us.
Keep it down. You'll wake the dead.
I don't have to explain something I never said.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm doing my work? Or are you harassing me because I don't bow my head to the ground before the Imperials? Why would I want those weapons? I'm no friend to the Resistance, or to the Imperials. I just want to work in... Is that so? Let me fix them for you then. There. No one will suspect you carrying sacks smelling of the stables. Ones who need these wait in and near the town square. If you're caught, I name no names, but seek the poor near the town square. Ask if they've seen a cat with red fur, and there will be your answer.
Don't be offended. He hates everyone.
Don't mess with the street kid.
Scatter! Gold may be the root of evil. We all need roots.
Did you hear something?
Just a small donation. What do you want from me? I have nothing more. Nothing. No home, no family, no future. Red fur, you say? Yes. Running across the rooftops in the sunset. A hunter and protector, long missing from home. Have you heard tidings of our lost friend, or do you bring something in its... I will guard this with my life, though I wish our mutual friend would return. This will prove quite useful in his absence. You've risked much to help us.
Quiet, you beef-witted
These old eyes see you. Come, come.
Where is that half-wit?
She's crazy with a cat on scoop.
Keep it down, you'll wake the dead.
You did not see me, did you? No one sees the poor, the sick, the oppressed. You help these people of Holland stand, but for what? You put yourself in harm's way, but why? One of the destitute, no more. I have nothing except my eyes and ears, and I see Yara wants to trust you, but she cannot. Not until now. She will look for signs of treachery and find none, but even that will not be unimportant. But here is how she will. She waits by the tavern, as she was spying on you. Go to her, clasp her hands, and tell her that the red asp lives.
I'll always forgive my enemies, but I remember
Don't be
their
offended.
names.
He hates everyone.
Ah, I was not expecting you. How did you... Never mind. What news have you? One of our allies passed with a peculiar bag from the stables. It's good to know you were the one to supply it. Well, then, I think it's best if we go our separate ways. Though you helped considerably, I can't take this risk again. What? How do you know this? The wind is truly at our backs. I've misjudged you. My apologies. We've been watching and waiting ever since the 7th Legion took our city. Now's the time to act. If you'll forgive my initial rudeness, I need your help. Let me share what we know. The 7th Legion took the town under cover overnight. Some say a traitor opened the gates to their army. It's the only explanation, but we don't know who the traitor is. We have a... Not what, but whom. I've set up a meeting with someone who may know the identity of the traitor. I'd like you to talk to her. My contact's at the tavern, just as I requested. She'll be reading a book. I'll return to the alchemist shop on the other side of town once you go to meet with her. Yes, I will wait for you there. Maybe Ufa has already gone there himself. Keep ever watchful for traps.
I always forgive my enemies, but I will remember.
Did Yara send you? She said to meet her here. It's more of a feeling. Call it intuition. It's better if you see it with your own eyes. Can you come with me to my home? It's best to continue our conversation in private.
BRB, little sluts. I'm back. I know you whores missed me.
The Imperials may know your face by now. You can disguise yourself as one of them for the time being. They don't dare raise a hand against me, so I'll be all right. If you're ready, I'd like to go now. With a disguise, the soldiers won't give you a second glance, but the sentries will certainly stop you if they can.
That's what he said. Nothing is certain until it happens.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
It's not safe to speak so openly. The sand carries whispers wherever it goes. It's not safe.
Keep your weapons sharp and close.
Quickly now. I don't know how long we'll have this privacy. Thank you for your discretion. I'm rather concerned about what's going on in Holland's stand, but it's not a good idea to say so in public. You misunderstand. My husband is Captain Dakir at Niemer of the City Guard. I think he betrayed us. I couldn't bear to ask him, to see the hurt in his eyes and the shame that must surely be there. But he's keeping something from me, and I fear the worst. Soon after the Imperials came, our daughter disappeared. And my husband speaks with the Imperials, carries sealed messages back and forth. I don't know what to think. Search his office. It's up.
How dare you go through my things? What are you doing in my home? Did Quatrius send you? I've done everything he's asked. I won't suffer any more humiliation at his hands. Oh, Kisma. I wish I didn't have to keep such secrets from you. By Mara's heart, I don't know who betrayed us, but it was not me. I am little more than an Imperial lackey now, regardless. They have her, our daughter. The Imperials kidnapped her and hold her as a hostage. I debase myself before them for her safety, and I would do so again, if it means she will be returned to us. Now go, please. Leave me to my shame. There is nothing you can do.
I heard everything. They have my Hazi? Those Imperial dogs best not touch a hair on her head. Why didn't Dakir tell me? We must shoulder such burdens together.
I've seen the girl. It's not too late.
The couple despairs, but all is not lost. Nothing's without hope until the last breath. Let me tell you of their child. The Imperial fool Quatrius believes he's invincible, and in a way, he is. If one were to raise a blade against him, his soldiers would surely cut down the child out of spite. But there are other ways to cow a man. Not how, but where. Go to the pavilion in the shadow of the palace. You are already armed. Armed with the knowledge that he is a coward. With that, you...
Nothing is certain until it happens.
We should throw dice for gold. Interested?
Away with you. Can't you see I'm busy? We're simply enjoying the fresh air. After all, who would want such a flower to wilt in a dungeon? Now be gone before I have my men remove you.
I just want to see my mother and father again.
Away with you. Can't you see? We're simply enjoying the fresh air. After all, who would want such a flower to wilt in a dungeon? Now be gone before I have my men remove you. We're simply enjoying... Fine, fine. Run, girl, before I change my mind. Now, the guards will be back any second now. Don't think you can threaten me again.
Papa! This is wearisome indeed. Papa!
Hazi, I am where the birds roost. Come. This is your doing? I am truly blessed to have such aid from a stranger. With no promise of reward, you saved my family. Here, take this key. You will do far more good with it. The Grandea's chains. The Imperials made me capture her and bring her to them. I fear they want to publicly execute her in order to cow the citizens. If anyone can save her, it would be you. 1,000.
I never expected to see my daughter again, yet here she is. You are like sweet water from Tava's winds, stranger.
I thought that brute was going to kill me. Thank you, stranger.
This is taking longer than I thought.
Nazir says no goods. Only information. More dangerous. More profitable.
Mara's bosom, he's a dull one.
Did you meet the new commander?
Hollenstand is a fine city. Lots of good.
There is no greater shame than being an Ashaba. And you joined...
Seems you've poked a hornet's nest. I hope whatever you did was worth it. They have the Grandea? That is troubling news. You've been busy then. But what news of the traitor? Do you know his identity?
You are mistaken, friend.
Master Ufa, you're truly alive.
Did I not send word with our friend here? I spoke to the captain after you left. He was more than willing to help after the good turn you gave him. The traitor is well within our grasp. Don't you recognize the old beggar without his rags? I've been following you for quite a while. Even my own followers suspected nothing. Dakir and Kisma will never... You've been a great boon to the Resistance. Once we have the traitor in our hands, we'll have all the pieces we need to assault the 7th Legion. The captain's men know how to find him, but I don't know where these men are, or if they're still among the living. They won't work with me, but may consider you an ally. You must find them before... Seek Aisha, Nasira, and Runid. Their peril is our opportunity. I'm sure they'd rather work with us than with the Imperials. Ask about, search houses, but above all, be...
Gold may be the root of evil. We all need roots.
I seem to be making a lot of enemies lately.
Wasting time is an important part of life.
This work never end.
Bowstring broke. That's bad luck, that is.
What do you want with this old woman? Everybody knows Aisha caught the rat in the act. She was boasting about it in the town square right up until the Imperials flooded in. If you're looking for her, I'd check her home. The Imperials might have gotten there first.
Did you meet the new commander?
I must seek my fortune, and you must go elsewhere. I must seek my fortune.
Did you hear something?
He's not...
Someone who knows what they want, yes? How can Nazi... There are people all around us. Someone who knows. There are people all around us. Ah, you are a smart one. I can tell you many good townspeople remain inside their homes. Some out of fear. Others await news. Perhaps they wait inside.
Isn't the best defense always a good attack?
Need something?
What are you looking at? Just because I'm an orc, I can't enjoy the finer things? Go swallow sand.
Welcome to the Steeping Sun Tea House, Wayfarer. Please sit and abide a while. Breathe deep and ease the shoulders.
They dragged him into an alley. Dragged him like a sack of horse feed. Then... oh, Tuwaka, help me. Pray for my son, O Wayfarer. And for me.
Be wary, my friend. There are worse things than Imperials in the deep deserts of...
I wondered if someone would find me before they finished me off. He's a womanizing piece of scum who'd sell his own mother to make a few coins. Ask at the tavern for Niha, his latest courtesan. She'll tell you where he is. I should have slit his throat when I had the chance. I thought I'd find him nearby, but I was wrong.
Watch me go!
New bow? That must have cost him.
Keep your weapons sharp and close. Arcade's beard, she's a looker. Can't be too careful when you're picking your enemies.
You don't look like one of the 7th Legion. Why have you come? He's in hiding, the rat. He is named Maradem. You'll have to find a way to lure him out into the open if you wish to find him. I saw him at the tavern a few times. The snakeskin suds. Check there. Someone there's bound to know something.
If we do not end this war, it will end us.
Sometimes a little lie saves a ton of explanation.
Not my usual type, but business is slow. What can I do? Perhaps. Many know Maradem. Not many will admit to it. I've met him once or twice, but I don't... Do you know what would happen to me if I betrayed Maradem? Or any of my contacts? No, I can't help you. Now go away before someone sees us talking.
You have little choice, Niha.
Ufa, you're alive.
Niha will help, for the good of us all. But I understand her fear. We must be cautious on her watch. If anyone suspected her involvement, that would mean her end. We still need information from the wretch. Fortunately, I know of a simple way to extract it. Across the way lies the Mages Guild. Talk to a man named Razin. Ask him for his specialty. It's a potent sedative only he makes. We need to work quickly. Who knows when the Imperials will decide to execute?
I owe Ufa a favor, not you. Be on your way to do what you must. I'm sure I'll see you later at the Drowsy Owl Inn.
Did you meet the new commander? I don't have to explain.
When the Imperials invaded, I was deep in my cup. They took my sword before it even left the... When the Imperials invaded, I was deep in my cup. They took my sword before it even left the sheath.
Oh there, Adept! Welcome to the guild.
Denbert keeps complaining about the Imperials, but I'm just happy they've left us alone. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I'd stay.
Something I can help you with? I'm rather preoccupied, so make it quick. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just a simple apothecary. The rogue. Sometimes I wish the Imperials did find him. Here's your powder. It'll paralyze in a matter of moments after being ingested. Take care you don't breathe it in.
This occupation won't last. We Red Guards won't labor under an Imperial.
Have you got everything you need? There's a bottle of wine in the alcove for you, though I've no idea what you'll do with it. I'll serve it to Moradem, and then you and Ufa can do what you must. But after that, I'll have no...
But her time as princess, it would not last. I ran, where have you been? No time for court intrigue, and now you...
Wait here.
She ran from the dresses, she ran from the palm, she could not write...
I brought you refreshments, sir.
Niha! Always so good to me.
Let's taste this fine concoction. A strange flavor. What kind of wine? Who are you? What have you done with Niha? What was in that wine? How dare you? Whoa. What's happening to me? Did you poison me? Please, give me an antidote. I'll tell you anything. She's in front of the palace. I have the key for the stocks, but they guard her exceptionally well. They'll execute her within the week. That's all I know. Now please, give me the antidote.
Bleating like a cut lamb, I see.
Ufa, I thought you were dead.
Please refrain from vulgar language nearby. I ask you preemptively, as I have no desire to hear coarse...
We need to work quickly. Who knows when the Imperials...
Together. What's going on?
Good. I'm free. Let the people know the time has come. Light the 2 watchtowers. We must rise up against the Imperials. We must not falter. Go! Light them!
Can't you see that I'm furious?
My patience is wearing thin.
They must pay for what they've done to our town.
It's time. They ready themselves for battle. We will hold the palace while you take out the Imperial within. We must all move quickly. She's in no shape to fight. I can't imagine what torture she must have endured under the Imperial's reign. You are our symbol, friend. There's no time to waste. We must strike now, but the Imperials will have time to make preparations. Go inside and slay that Imperial Sedas Secundus like the dog she is. We don't know what kind of forces she has with her. We're counting.
Someone's going to be missing that.
You shouldn't have done that.
Great.
Guard!
That's just embarrassing.
I've heard a lot about you. Finally, we meet in person. Bold. I like that. It's unfortunate you've picked the wrong side. The Legion needs more soldiers with that kind of attitude. No matter. Holland's Stand will be our stronghold in the Covenant, and no upstart shall challenge that. Did you think I'd let anyone walk in here unchallenged? You are a fool, as are the rest of them. I'll enjoy watching you.
I won't fail you again, Secundus.
Sadaf, the people of Holland's Stand demand your surrender. If you won't surrender, your life is forfeit. Do not let her win. She ran up the stairs, so be cautious. Holland's Stand depends.
I'll make you an example to these dogs.
Ooh, that one was satisfying.
They must pay for what they...
What is it?
You've done it. The 7th Legion will be... The Imperials had no chance. We took them by storm, and without their leader, they had nowhere to turn. What few are left will fall easily. You were the linchpin for it all. The Grandair will have something to say too, no doubt. Here she comes now.
Proud people of Holland's Stand, we have won the day. A stranger to our city was the Spark. Let us never forget this, or those who fell in the fight. And here is the savior of my people, my city, and me. We are all in your debt. We must rebuild. The Imperials tore apart our fine city, but we will rise from the sands. You have given us this chance. Forever will Holland's Stand remember your work and your sacrifices.
Can't you see that I'm furious?
I fear...
Let me help you clear your conscience. Pay off your bounty, and you're free to go. There's no need for this.
You bitches can't get me up here.
heard that King Lelorian has returned?
I...
He's going to
You're
lead
caught.
the Fighters Guild now.
Now, the bounty. Wrong answer!
You've got to be kidding! We're better than
You've
this!
sealed your fate, criminal.
Too much to do in too little time.
The more I say it, the funnier it sounds.
I just have to chill here for a few minutes while this bounty goes down. Lol.
I'm not drunk. I'm just drinking.
So hungry.
Ah, King Emmerich said you might be coming. The Imperials are here. Did you know this? The king and his men are preparing for an attack even now. Though they are greatly outnumbered, I think it is good that you... Hurry along, then. You will find the king just up the road. I am going to scale this wall and try to get more details on the Imperial's defenses. I will join you shortly.
Ha! Now, I almost feel sorry for the Imperials. Almost. I was wondering when you'd wander up. I knew you wouldn't let me get all the glory. Of course, I wouldn't have wanted to take any action until you were with us regardless, but I like to pretend. Anyhow, how in oblivion? I feel strong. I'm ready to spill some Imperial blood. This will be remembered as the place where the Imperials made their last stand in Banquerai. Ha! Are you trying to coddle me now too? I command you, put aside your concerns. This isn't even going to be a real contest. Each of my soldiers can take 10 of theirs, and you can take 100, so... can we... All right, everyone. This is it. No one is allowed to die until they've taken down at least a dozen enemies. Kill as many as you can. The only exception is the Magus General. She's mine, and mine alone.
Good speech, Emmerich. I can't believe you still fancy me after all these years. Let's get reacquainted then, shall we?
Overconfident as ever, I see. I'm not afraid of you, Septima.
To arms! Defend the king!
You will not! I think we need to spend some alone time, Emmerich. Come, let's find a quiet place.
Zet's tears! What has befallen? Who has slain everyone? Where's the king? Oh, merciful Mara, please say this isn't so. I knew the king should not have come. Why should he risk his life this way? What will we do now? No, I mean, I have scouted out all this area from the ridges above. The Imperial encampment is just over the hill, and then this temple, the Hall of Heroes, it goes on forever. She might have taken the encampment. There has been much activity there in recent days. The Imperials have been going in and out of the temple. I have even seen the Magus General herself. Perhaps if you search the encampment, you will find... You are a brave soul to go after the king on your own. I applaud your courage. I will go to Evermore to request additional support. Then I will return. May Ruptga and all the gods... None, save that they are very well dug in. I would guess that they have been here for several weeks, making preparations for something significant. Most of the Imperial soldiers are in the encampment. I think there are The Hall of Heroes? Oh, it is very, very old, and no one even uses it anymore. Heroes today are entombed at Tuwaka's throne or Motalian necropolis. But long ago, this is where great heroes like Frundar Hunding and Makella Lecki were buried. The Keeper said it should belong to the gods themselves, that mortals were never truly welcome here. Perhaps so. Legends always suggested it was a place where planes collide, where worthy Redguard souls came to make the journey to the far...
Don't be afraid. He hates everyone.
to go with the river's flow or the dead.
He hears voices in his head. Don't worry, we're good people.
Yay, us! Try to keep moving. What's going on? That bag either has something valuable, something useless, or a body part inside it.
I never tell the truth to those unworthy of it.
This is so much better than reading.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Move to flank!
Halls of the gods or halls of the dead? Which is it? Is there a difference? Look, another live one. Oh, sorry. I should speak more quietly. Don't want to disturb the dead, or the Daedra crawling all over this place. I find them very... Me? I'm the keeper of the hall. I am guardian of the gate between here and there, between this place and the next. The living don't belong here. I'm supposed to keep... Yes, especially that cruel, twisted lady Septima Tharn, I believe she is called. She has broken all the rules. I told her as much, I did, but she would not listen. When she leaves, I do not think I will invite her to come back. She's in the Chamber of Passage, but it is a forbidden place. You must get special allowances to go there. This is the Heroes' Hall. You will have to convince them to let you pass. Oh, they're scattered all over this place, everywhere. Getting them to talk is the hard part. They're quiet types. Been dead for centuries. Frandar Hunding might listen. You'll just have to do some convincing. You have Tuaka's blessing, though. I hope Frandar lets you pass. I also hope he has more clarity than I do. I wonder why anyone would want to visit the Chamber of Passage, or even the far shores. Aren't there some shores you could visit a little closer to home? Do I live here? That is a strange choice of words. Yes, indeed. As I said, this place is not for the living. It is the dead who actually live here. I simply watch over the place. I go back and... If we knew that, then presumably we could force her to leave. That would save us all a lot of trouble, would it not? That would certainly be nice. It is not as far as it sounds, but you do have to die to get there. It is where mortal souls are supposed to go when they pass from this plane. Not all souls find their way, of course, but some of them do not belong anyways. You understand.